Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. We are playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and this is not my first time playing it. In fact, this is my first time playing it since 2019. I stopped playing this game because I was finding it was too slow, and I just gave up on it. And I've thought to myself, well, now that I've got a PlayStation 5, maybe it's better, maybe it's faster. I don't mean from the point of view of loading times, although that's the first thing we're going to check. In fact, let's do that right now. Let's go to my story and load up my game from 2019. This is a 6-year-old save. Start the clock. This used to take 2 minutes to load on my PlayStation 4. I hear it takes about 30 seconds on the PlayStation 5. And we'll get into the differences between the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 in a second. But I just want to see, is this still a slow, lengthy, pedantic, pondering, gradual load of the game? It feels like it. I mean, again, on PS4, you're sitting here forever waiting for this thing. On PS5, maybe not so bad. But it's not immediate either. I mean, the big advantage of the PS5 was the fact that it had fast loading, and I'm not seeing a lot of fast loading here. Okay, 80% done. Well, I mean, it's manageable, but I'm not exactly thrilled. If I'm going to be sitting here this long, 90%. Come on, you bugger. I don't even remember where I left off. Maybe I'm in the camp. If I am, that's another problem, but let's just see where we are. I got a good chunk into the game, though. Like, I unlocked a fair amount of the map. We can go to St. Denis, and I will be in this, if I can remember the controls. Where are we? We are at the camp. Okay. So, oh man, it has been a while. Oh, my Deadeye ability has improved. Oh no! Okay, autosave. Yes, do you want to overwrite the data? Look at that. Saved on August the 11th, 2019. Yes, I want to overwrite that data. Good Lord. Oh, do you have to hold it? Yeah, you do. Okay. So here we are, 6 years later. 6.5. And there's Arthur. Okay, well, let's give him a shave because he's had a 6-year-old growth here. And yeah, that will work. Do a complete trim. Yes. Okay. Is that it? Yep. And then we're out. Okay. So that's him shaved. It's early morning. Now, this is a PlayStation 5. I was hoping there was going to be a 60 frame per second patch for this thing. There has not been. And I'm just seeing, is it noticeable? I mean, you can kind of... Yeah, you can kind of make out it's very frame rate. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not 60 frames per second. Like this is a PlayStation 4 game through backwards compatibility that I'm playing on a PlayStation 5. It should run smoother than this. And unfortunately, they never did do a patch. Now, how do you run? Does it hold square? Yeah, okay. There's my horse, and we'll get off and we'll start riding in a second, but remember I said, like, it's too bad we're going to start in the camp? This is my first problem with this game, is it is slow. And I mean it from, like, his pace. Like, he's sauntering about, because you can interact with stuff at the camp. You can chop wood. You can chat to some of the locals. You can buy your supplies. You can do all the stuff you need to do in the camp. But to just get from the tent to the horse is slow as molasses. Now again, I can hold the power button or the X button down and walk faster to my horse, but it's not like an immediate just jump on and go thing. You know, it's a gorgeous looking game, but it's I have a problem with how slow this is. Now, it's worth noting this game still has a huge fan base. I mean, I enjoyed it back in the day until I got tired of how slow it was. But I know it still gets people posting pictures on Reddit and various social media forums saying, look at how gorgeous this game is. And they're right. It is a very good game. Apparently, it gets a lot of following. Like, I'll be interested to see, does anybody watch this playthrough? Because, not playthrough, this little bit of gameplay. Because apparently it's the kind of game that people just love to sit back and enjoy and watch. It has a following, etc., etc. Oh, there's somebody talking to me. All right, we're not here to talk to people. Yeah. So I'm curious. I want to see. Oh dear Lord, what do you want, lady? Yes, conversational stuff. Can I interact with her? Can I go? Okay, now she's finished her bit. Go away, lady. So it is a game that has quite a following, and a lot of people love it, and maybe I will want to play more of it. I don't think I will, because it's slow. All right, enough complaints. Let's get on the horse and go to Saint Denis, because I know that's sort of the main thing. What is it? Triangle to get on the horse? Yes, triangle. Boy, it's been a while. And how do you open up your... Let's go out of the camp. I remember that being this way. I still remember a lot of the controls, so that's good. It does look nice. It's very good. Okay, can I put up the map? No, not yet. All right. Or is that here? There we go. Map. All right. So basically, I want to go to Saint Denis. Can I zoom out? Yes, I want to go to Saint Denis. You see, I've done a lot of the map. Like, I've opened up a good chunk of the world. And I specifically want to go to Saint Denis. Let's just go to this roundabout here. Because I hear that is a game, or that is a location that really tests the frame rate. And I want to see... Let's go a bit faster. There we go. I want to see what does it look like on PS5 in Saint Denis, and what will I encounter on the way. Now it's a very chill game. You're out in the wildlife and stuff. I loved Red Dead Redemption. Okay, the naming convention gets a bit weird. The first game was Red Dead Revolver. The second game was Red Dead Redemption. I liked the second game, so we'll call that Red Dead Redemption 1, I guess. This is Red Dead Redemption 2, and I don't like it as much. Having given it several hours of attempt, like I did a whole bunch of missions. I went and did a big chunk of the story. How do you pull out your gun? That's how you... Ooh, that's how you shoot. Weapon is in poor condition. Oh. This weapon is in poor condition. Maintain your weapon by pressing R3 while they are selected in the weapon wheel. How do you get to the weapon wheel?
You're a brave girl.
Let's still look after your horse. God, how do you do the weapon wheel? Nope. There's a weapon wheel. Okay. It needs maintenance. Okay. How do I hold square to clean it? All right, there we go. See, again, it's cool that the game has all these neat little mechanics, but man, oh man, all right, put it away. You're not still carrying it, are you? Yeah, you are. Put your gun away. Put your gun away, you fool. No, put it away. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, see, people are going to get mad if I've got my gun out, so I'm just going to hang out here, let folks go by. That's something that is very good about Red Dead Redemption 2 is the kind of... Yeah, you guys do your thing. The living world nature of it. A thing that I love about No Man's Sky, mission blips cover a large area. We're not doing adventure stuff. The thing I love about No Man's Sky, a game I've talked about a lot, is the almost virtual... I mean, I play it in virtual reality, but I mean more the virtual nature of the world. You kind of walk around, you do stuff, you find things. Don't worry, I won't be using my gun. And in this game, it's the same. You encounter people, things happen organically, spontaneously. There are triggered events or adventure elements. Okay, we're in roads and we can't use our gun here because that's part of the story that I played. I'm gonna do a little Yui here. Whee! Up the hill. So yeah, walking around with your or riding around with your gun out, not a good idea. Don't recommend it. Not gonna do it. You know, I'm just looking. This is probably compressed for your view, but I'm just watching the rare footage here. It's not too bad on the frame rate, actually. Now again, it's locked at 30. They could make it 60 very easily. Digital Foundry did a video where they showed on a hacked PS5, somebody has a hacked, what was a boar back there? Somebody had a hacked version of Red Dead Redemption 2 unlocked, running at 60 frames per second, running gloriously, no problem at all. I'm just watching the frame rate of the bridge here. It's not too bad. So it's not hard to do. It's quite manageable. Why hasn't Rockstar released a 60 frame per second patch? And in fact, that was why I was holding off. I was kind of interested in coming back to Red Dead one day, but I didn't really choose to because it was so slow. And I thought, oh, well, maybe if they do a 60 frame per second patch, then I'll come back to the world and try it out. And they never did. And I've been following the conversation. As I say, Digital Foundry did a whole video about it. No train coming, is there? No. And most experts agree Rockstar are just spending their time on Grand Theft Auto 6. They've got no interest in coming back to this, even though it has a huge following, even though people love this game and talk about it still to this day. And who knows, maybe I'll get some views on this video because of that. Whoa, okay. Maybe because this has such a following, people will be watching this video, but Rockstar has no interest. They're not going to do it. They're not going to give it any more time or effort than is absolutely necessary because they've got Grand Theft Auto 6 coming. I mean, there was people talking about, okay, if they're not going to make a simple patch to open this up. And again, Digital Foundry went into, as they always do, Saint Denis. They always do. Okay, we'll talk about the patch in a second. Let's just arrive into Saint Denis here. I gotta get traffic jam. Total gridlock. Okay, let's come to our roundabout and we'll slow down a bit. Okay, we're at our roundabout. Now, this is Saint Denis. Cool little city. I mean, it's a big sprawling. By cowboy terms, this is a big sprawling metropolis. It looks quite nice. I wonder if I should get out and run around, because that's what they did on Digital Foundry. The clippity-clop of the horse's hooves, that's very cool. I can't remember, are there places to stow your horse here? Or do I just let him go? That dude looks suspicious. Is there a bar? Can I park? Ooh, oh no, there's a story thing over there. I don't want to do story. I'm just here to check out. Somebody's coming up behind me. I'm just here to check out the frame rate and stuff. I'm just playing for the sake of playing. And I think that's one of the appeals of this game, is that there is this, maybe I should go and talk to this person, maybe I should go and talk to that person element. You know, like at any moment somebody could ask me to do a favor, or there could be a little fight break out or something like that. It has an organic world element to it. Life goes on in this town and in this Wild West area. Yeah, see, there's people talking to me that wanted me to do stuff, and I'm not here to do that. I'm here to check out the town. It does look nice. Looks very nice. Okay, let's park our horse, or whatever you... What's the correct word for a... I guess it would be a stable, a horse. Let's get off. Okay, you stay there, horsey. I want to check out the town. Now, if I run... In Digital Foundry's video, they were running up and down the streets, and you could tell that was their way. Can I run faster? Oh yeah, I can really double time it. You could tell from the way they were moving their camera and stuff how frame ratey it was. Yeah, it is frame ratey, but it's not bad. I don't know if Arthur will get tired if I do this. A lot of fog and smog kicking up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, buddy. Okay, let's weave through the traffic. See if we can take a left at some point. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the sense of the frame rate trouble. Like, it does look nice. Again, we're running on PS5. Like, this should look really nice. Given I've tried out Cyberpunk, maybe I'll go back to doing that someday. There's an adventure thing to my left, or to my right, so I'm not going to go that way. Yeah, I've played Cyberpunk, and it's as busy as this. I don't know, look at that, the Industrial Revolution's starting up. Yeah, I don't know that Cyberpunk is more or less problematic. Can I get between these buildings here? Because I don't want to go... Yeah. I think I can get through here. Yes, I can. Whoa, sorry, buddy. Don't start a fight with me. I'm lost. Okay. Go back out. I mean, it's loading just fine. It's playing just fine. So, not too bad at all. But I know it's capable of better. Still, not too bad. All right. Can I just whistle for my horse? And can I remember how? I think that was up on the D-pad. Yes, it is. And I see the horse on the map. Now, is he going to try and make it through the swampy area here? Man, I guess I got to actually go find my horse. Oh well, more running will ensue. Whoa, 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 adventure thing there. Okay, don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. Let's go this way. So, Digital Foundry did talk with this 60 frame per second patch. They were saying, yeah, it seems easy on paper. Like, yeah, somebody's taken a hacked PS5. They've taken the code, they've unlocked things, and they've made it run so smoothly, so great. But maybe it's not that simple. Like, okay, if Rockstar's they know what they're doing. They can certainly... Where's my horse? Now he's behind me this way. Come on, horsey. Where are you? There's my horse. Okay, let's get back on my horse. All right. Where else do we want to go here? Let's check the map. And we'll just go somewhere else, way out of here. Let's go up north. Not like into the deep snow, but Valentine? Fort Wallace? There was a small town. Where was that? Was it Fort Wallace, Heartland, oil fields? Sorry, I'm just going to find a neat little place to stop. Let's go to Emerald Ranch. Let's go to Emerald Ranch. Okay. Just plot the thing there. And boom. All right. So let's just... Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Careful, careful. Don't trample people. Jesus, now you got the cops on your back. Okay, let's get over here. See, now it'll be exciting because I've got a chase going on. And take a left. Sorry, right. Yeah, I can definitely see a little bit of a frame rate activity. Don't hit that guy. He looks like a cop. Maybe it's just his white gloves. Take a left. Whoa. There's our roundabout. Whoa. Get over the bridge. Okay, yeah. We no longer have people on our back. That's good. So the 60 frame per second patch seems like it's easy enough to do. Hackers have managed to make it work and it looks really glorious. And wouldn't it be just a quick weekend little activity for the geniuses at Rockstar? Why aren't they doing it? Oh, they want to just work on... Keep going. They just want to work on Grand Theft Auto 6. So... they're obviously just in it for the money. Why don't they release this game again, sell it to everybody for a new price tag? You know, these are the conversations that have been going on with Red Dead 2 and the PlayStation 5, like the latest generation of hardware. It's a kind of game that would really benefit. It would show what these machines are capable of. It looks fantastic. Why isn't it happening? Are Rockstar just looking for cash? All these parts of the conversation. But Digital Foundry did do a good job of just saying, no. It's sure it's possible and it does look great, but we don't know all the intricacies behind getting this entire game to be unlocked and to stay stable and not have crashes. You know, we've seen through various other shows or games when things go south, when things are badly implemented and not well thought through. And sure, they're probably busy working on Grand Theft Auto 6. Who wouldn't be in their situation? But don't just dismiss what they're trying to do as looking for cash and this is not going to happen. So, would I be interested in continuing to play Grand Theft Auto? Got it on my brain. Red Dead Redemption 2 on PS5. I don't know. I haven't really done any of the exciting adventure stuff. It looks okay, I will say. Like, St. Denis ran just fine there. Some of the blades of grass are in need of some tweaking. You know, it's a little bit, looks like a PS4 game because it is. But manageable. My controller's vibrating. I think that's indicating either something nearby I have to do or my horse is getting tired. So let's slow down. Let's just slow to a clippity-clop. I don't know. I might come back to this. My problem was how slow it ran. Like the gradual waltzing my way out of camp. Now, I think to fix that, I just won't stay at camp very often. I'm going to start staying in some of the saloon, hotel, inns, etc., and just be in the town because you can get on your horse and get on your way to the adventure a lot faster. I always thought because of the nature of the story of this game, you want to stay with the camp. You want to stay with all the main characters. You want to interact with John Marston because he's in this game from Red Dead Redemption, the first game. And I thought to myself, well, that's obviously what the plan is. I should follow through with the plan, stay in the camp. No, I found that really tedious and really slow. As you saw, I was just getting from my shaving station to my horse, and it took 20 minutes. Slight exaggeration, but you know what I mean. It was lengthy. This might be solved by me staying in the towns instead of in the camp. But I think I'm going to find the nature of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a cowboy simulator. Like you're shaving, you're getting your hair cut. There's a little red indicator that's popping up here once in a while saying I gotta wash my horse. I had to clean my gun a few minutes ago, you saw. This is the nature of the game. It is a slow, gradual, do what you want, but without any speed to it type of a game. And I don't necessarily love that. But I don't know. I mean, it's been cool. This has been an interesting little experience coming back and trying out Red Dead. 6 years later. Yeah, that red indicator. That means my horse needs to be washed. Although it's just turned white. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. I guess the horse is not quite so tired then. What more can I say? I like Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know that I'm going to come back to it. Here we are 6 years later. I'm not seeing a lot that's got me jonesing to continue again. Now, the sort of organic things can just happen randomly. Like I got trouble in the town. These guys could pull their guns on me at any second. You just never know what's going to happen. Nope, I'm not going to jump to the horse. I'm going to keep going. Keep fucking going. Thank you. Don't hit anybody.
What lovely weather.
All right. Emerald Ranch. We have reached our destination. Your destination is on the left. Okay, well, I'm going to stay here for a bit, and I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't know that I necessarily want to keep playing Red Dead 2. I might come back to this in dribs and drabs. If people want me to play more of this, great, because I know it has a following, like I've said, but I'm not sure. It does look like, there you go. There's a bit of a frame rate issue. Again, you're watching a compressed version on YouTube, but I can see that could be smoother. And it's the PlayStation 5. And I've got this thing in performance mode. I don't have it with the really high 4K resolution. I've got it at the gimme 60 frames per second mode. And it's not doing it here. It's sticking at 30. I don't know. I just don't know. However, I'm going to leave it there. For now, that is Red Dead Redemption 2, 6 years later. Kind of cool. I think I'm going to leave it at that, though. Okay. Until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.